Hello. This is 1 month update on the magnetoculture experiment that I started about a month ago, and the impulse for it was Ken Wheeler's video where he mentioned or claimed that if you put a magnet underneath a pod or underneath a root ball of a plant, it'll grow much better than usual. So this is 1 month update, and I have to state that I reached out to Ken Wheeler. He's seen the video, and he vehemently claimed that the magnet must be much bigger. I did use smaller magnets, but for that size, it was the strongest magnets I could find, and actually also the affordable magnets that would actually make sense to use. The magnets that Ken Wheeler suggested are way too expensive to use in a garden situation. So those that I ordered were size like this. You can see it there, and these are N50 strength, so it's the as strong as they get at that size. And I put magnets next to plants without magnets to compare the growth. We are on a southern hemisphere. We are in winter right now, so the growth is slowed down, and that also not probably, but quite certainly affected the growth. And I'll let you judge for yourself. I'll show you which plants have magnets, which don't have magnets, and you can compare the growth. Alright, let's go for it. So here, I tried to sprout wild garlic, and this mark here 1/2 means that on a half of it is magnet and a half no. So there is one big magnet underneath this plant here. There are no magnets there, but we have no growth, no sprouting after 1 month. Lovich, same story, no sprouting. Here we have avocados. I tried to sprout avocados. There's no change. You can see the pots with 3 labels have magnets, and pots with 2 labels have no magnets there. But I would say there is no difference between them. None of them sprouted, none of them shown growth. I had some spare magnets which are a bit smaller, so this is not indicative. It's very small magnets, also neodymium, but much smaller. So those that I used here on the cactuses, and the cactuses, the buckets with the lid underneath have magnets, and those without have no magnets. So magnet, no magnet, 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 no magnet. This grows the best, but they are not the same age. These are much older. This is about 3 months old cactuses. No magnets. Alright, so there was no difference in sprouting. I also tried to use magnets assistance with the sprouting of the avocado seeds, and here they are. Also no magnet and magnet. So those with magnets here seem to have a few more cracks, but I wouldn't say it's so significant that it will make difference. These are just randomly thrown seeds here of different ages, and yeah, some cracks here, no cracks here. Here I try to use air. There are no magnets, but there is air assisted. I was hoping that or try to find out if aerator would actually help with the crackling of the seeds or sprouting of avocado seeds, but it doesn't seem like there is any difference. Alright, so let's go outside. I'll show you some rosemaries that I was growing. I have been growing with magnets and without magnets, and also some cactuses, and already sprouted seeds. And see for yourself. Here we are outside, and here is on the first 6 rosemaries were part of my experiment, and this one had no roots and had no magnets. An amazing state. But then when we compare it with the one that had no root and had a magnet, which is here, you can also see not much difference there. So the magnet didn't seem to be any improvement. And these had roots. He had a magnet, also had roots, but no magnets. You can see they're next to each other, roughly similar growth. And here are with smaller ones that I put next to each other. So there's a magnet and no magnet. So growth is kind of similar. Okay, I'll stop the video for a second because we have a helicopter flying over. Okay, so here are cactuses, magnets, no magnets, magnets, no magnets. So everywhere where you can see M, there's a magnet, and there's no M on the label, there's no magnets. I'm not going to compare them, the sizes. I have the sizes a month ago, but there doesn't seem to be any significant growth, so I'm not gonna measure it, and I'll make another measurement after another month. So I'll keep this experiment going for another month and see what was the growth if and compare it and compare the sizes. So here again you have a situation where on half of the tray there's a magnet. It's on this side, there's no magnet on that side. So this, I don't even know what it is anymore. Yeah, but yeah, we had a very cold nights, so I think a lot of these seedlings are under stress. Again, magnet was on half on this side, no magnet on that side. They are all leaning towards the light. Again, magnet on this side, no magnet on that side. All of them are like that. So I think I can't see a huge difference between one side or the other, and the magnets are quite close to the root balls because the trays are quite flat. I'll show you just to see what it looks like underneath. Here's the magnet. You can see up. Just put it's underneath. Here's magnet. You can see, and these trays sit on it like that. And so this size of magnets is under each of them. Yeah, so unfortunately I can't see any difference, but let's run the experiment for another month and see if we see a difference after another month of growth. Alright, thanks for watching, and if you want to see the update of this experiment, subscribe, and hopefully you can see some difference in the future. And as I said, Ken Wheeler said that he suggested much stronger magnets. Yeah, stronger magnets are not a viable option for me because they are so expensive, and smaller magnets didn't show any improvement at all at the moment. Well, yeah, tell me in comments comments what you think, and if you have any suggestions of how to improve the experiment. And have a good day. Thanks.